What's up, YouTube? This is Bait here, back with another Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. And today, I'm bringing you, again, a bit of an older match that I had with my old Rain team. I actually think this was like one of the first ones, if not the actual first battle which I had with a team of Tornadoes and friends. It's actually a bit different again. I think I have like DD Dragonites and then Toxicroak even on this team, which I don't think you guys have even seen me using Toxicroak once, but this team has it. Anyways, there's a match against someone by the name of Gelms. That's what the file name at least said. And also, I recorded a new episode of Wild Spade podcast with my good friend Chase, obviously, yesterday, and later today I will be posting it, so definitely stay tuned for that. Later today, that is. But anyways, without further ado, let's just jump right into the match. I think he's gonna lead with the Mew, yup, and I just lead with my Jirachi. I'm kind of fearing Willow or possibly even the Trick, which might cripple me, so I switch into my Scarf Politoed, who, you know, take the Scarf or, you know, doesn't mind the Willow, and Willow is what he goes for. So I just take it, doesn't matter because I'm a special attacker naturally. And predicting the Toxicroak instead of Hydro Pump, I just go for a Perisong because I don't want this thing to set up on me, because he could just, you know, get a free Bulgap or Swords Dance or Sub or whatever he wants to do. So I don't want that, and I'm just gonna go into my own Toxicroak right here, because I was thinking I could set up a free Sub, but he actually pulls a double switch, goes back into his Mew, and I'm just gonna predict the Willow again, so I go back into my Politoed right here, and then I pull a double switch and I go into my Tornadoes, which isn't even named Rock You Like a Hurricane, which is what it is, what it usually is, but that just shows how old this match is. But anyways, I'm gonna rock him like a hurricane despite my name, but unfortunately he's gonna survive because he's a Mew and he actually has the Thunderbolt, but since it's not stab or anything, it doesn't take me out, it doesn't even come close to. So I'm just gonna go for another Hurricane, and he switches into his Latios, who first off can't really take this Hurricane, and second off it wouldn't even be able to outspeed me unless he was Scarf. Could be, I don't know. But in comes Scizor. Bullet Punch is pretty obvious, so I go into my Sableye here. But he apparently predicts that. That was a really aggressive, risky prediction, because had I just stayed in, you know, not minding about my Tornadoes getting killed, I could have just nailed him. Unless he was like randomly scarfed. Well, I don't know. But anyways, that was a bit of a risky move. I don't think he would be scarfed. But anyways, I'm rambling. But that was a good play on his part. Anyways, I just go for Substitute. He goes into Politoed, misses his first Hydro Pump, I think. That allows me to get a free recover up to a decent amount of health. But I don't really want to be stalling here too much, so I think I switch out, but he actually switches out as well. There's a lot of double switching. Wow, and we double switch into our Toxicroaks, and he doesn't want to stay in, and I think I actually just go for the unprotected Focus Punch, and I hit the incoming Dragonite. It does a decent chunk, and that's all that it needs to do, because it breaks his multi-scale. Lefties doesn't bring him down back to multi-scale, and I do of course carry the Ice Punch, so I'm just gonna take him out as he tries to set up. He totally didn't see the Ice Punch coming, but yeah, there's a sub-punching Toxicroak, so I do carry the Ice Punch, because otherwise it kind of gets walled by, well, yeah, Dragonites and, you know, Gliscors and such. But in comes Mew. I tried to set up a sub. I was kind of thinking he may also over-predict, but he didn't. He just goes for a safe Willow this time. I go for a sub, and now I'm kind of in a bad predicament because, you know, I'm burned and I can't really do anything to him. I just try to go for Focus Punch since I'm behind the sub. I guess I could have tried to Sucker Punch. I guess I don't even know if that would have taken him out, because, you know, it doesn't have the highest base power, even though it would have been super effective. But wasn't sure if he would, you know, just like roost off or something, so figured Focus Punch, but didn't really pay off. This time I do try to Sucker Punch, but he actually switches out, goes into the Scizor, And now he's gonna go for a Bullet Punch, and I would definitely say that that thing is Choice Banded. So I don't know. That was a really good play earlier that he just went for the U-turn instead of a Bullet Punch. But here I try to just get some last minute damage. Doesn't really matter though, and it's just gonna take me out with the second Bullet Punch. But this allows me to get a free switch into my Sableye. Didn't really want to directly switch into a Bullet Punch because it would have been a 2-hit KO, and since his priority is, well, he has he's naturally faster than me, so his priority Bullet Punch would go first anyway. So you know, figured I could just be safe here. So actually go for Recover, then I set up a sub as he goes into his Mew, and just goes for a T-Bolt to break my sub, and I think I'm gonna switch out because I can't really do anything to this Mew, because I don't think I have any attacking moves on the thing. But I go into my Rachi. This time he actually goes for the Willow. Kind of a risky move on his part, but you know, it does pay off, although the first one did unfortunately miss, but it doesn't really make too big of a difference. And now that I know he's not choice or anything, and I know that I can take pretty much anything he has, I'm just gonna go for the Stealth Rocks, which I really should have set up earlier. Would have helped me out a lot in the long run, but I didn't. And that was actually a crit, but still did like nothing. And I'm just gonna do some Rachi shenanigans, go for the Thunder. And good thing is that since he did burn me, now at least he can't synchronize the paralyzation back to me, so I'll be, you know, faster than him, and I can possibly still try to do some Iron Head flinching shenanigans, even though, you know, I am burned. And I go for a Wish here, and I think I go for Iron Head here because I wasn't really sure if Thunder would take him out on the next turn. Let's see. Yes, I do go for Iron Head. I really should have just gone for Thunder, because but I didn't really think he would switch out, but he does. So this does give me a chance to go for Thunder again, because I know I'm faster than Scizor. And yeah, that is the case. I go for Thunder, and I actually get the crit and the paralyzation, which is pretty darn lucky. But you know, Rachi does what Rachi does, I guess. The crit was extra hacks, but you know, Rachi is a Rachi. So anyways, in comes a Toxicroak, and I'm just gonna try to paralyze that thing too. So he goes for Sucker Punch, but since it's not, you know, stab or anything, it doesn't take me out, and I do have the natural bulk. So I actually take the hit, go for Thunder, paralyze this Toxicroak too. So it's like 3 out of 3. I've paralyzed like everything pretty much with Rachi. So Rachi did what it's supposed to do, set up rocks, and then, you know, hacks the rest. So what I'm going to do here is go into my Dragonite. I'm pretty sure that he doesn't have the Ice Punch because he didn't see my Ice Punch coming. So it would just only make sense. But since I'm pretty sure I can set up on the Toxicroak, I'm just gonna go for the Dragon Dance, and he does switch out since he, you know, doesn't have anything against me. And I go for the DD, then I go for a Sub. I was kind of expecting the Willow, but he has the Ice Beam, so he has like a Bolt Beam coverage going on with his Mew, which is pretty interesting. You don't see that too often. Then again, don't see Mew in OU too often. Oh, what a shame. But anyways, I'm gonna go for Roost right here, because I know I can get back to my multi-scale. Also, I can get rid of the flying type. But he actually predicts that nicely again. Goes for the Willow, but unfortunately it does miss. I was kind of also hoping to get like a Parahax earlier, so I could have possibly get a free sub. But you know, it works like this too. Hacks is hacks, but you know, he had to hit through like paralyzation, and then Willow accuracy also, you know, really sucks. It tends to happen. But that is what happens. I go for another DD, then I do a bit of a stalling with this Politoed here. I'm gonna go for another Roost here because not only does it get me back to multi-scale, but again, it will get rid of my flying type, so this next Ice Beam will do like nothing. 4 times super effective hits. But yeah, that is multi-scale Dragonite for ya. And now with a +2 Dragon Claw, I should be able to take out this Politoed, and that is the case. He goes down, and I don't really remember what he has left, but oh, he has a Scizor. That will take, you know, that will take itself out with the Stealth Rock damage, and now everything he has left is this Toxicroak. So I'm just gonna go for a Dragon Claw. He really can't do anything to take me out. I guess Sucker Punch, but not even that would coming even close to taking me out. So whatever, that will be the game. So thanks for watching. You know, it was a bit of an older match. I will try to get some new matches going on now that I'm also feeling a bit better. Although, you know, I still my voice is kind of like meh, but I figured I could do this one Wi-Fi narration for you guys because I haven't done one in a while. And speaking of while, indeed, like I mentioned at the beginning, a new episode of Wild Spade podcast will be coming later today, so definitely stay tuned for that. Yeah, I think I'm out of rambling, so this will be all for today. Thank you for watching, and until next time, this is the Flaming Spade signing out. Peace.